Hello internet and welcome back to youtube.com/@SquiggyPlays. Today we have another controller unboxing. We have the Dualsense Edge, but the PlayStation 30th anniversary edition. So I've kind of got the box already open because there was a little thing to cut along, but obviously we can have a little look at the box itself. I will lean forward so you can see that there. Obviously it's the original PlayStation branding to celebrate 30 years of PlayStation. I did not own the original PlayStation. My first PlayStation was the PS2 and then PS3, PS4, PS5. So we're going to jump straight into this. I have never used a DualSense before in my life. If you have been on the channel before, you will know that I have unboxed another PS5 Pro controller, the BFG Victrix Pro. That is no longer with us. That is gone. I did not enjoy that one bit, so that is gone. So we're going to open this up, and this looks pretty cool already. If you can see on the inside of the box, it might be better if I turn it that way so you can kind of see the design. We'll move that up a little bit more so you can see it there. So that's really cool, like all of the random PlayStation things. There's a Vita on there. Is that a PSP? Yeah, there's a PSP, obviously the original PlayStation. So we're going to take whatever's in this box out. And there we have the Holy Grail, the 30th anniversary box. Look at that. It is lovely. I love the design of the box, and obviously the logos around the outside, if you can see them. The 30th anniversary branding, that looks lovely. So we're just going to open this right up. Ta-da! You can't see anything really. To be fair, there's nothing to see. It's just in a bit of paper for now. So we're going to take it out. That's what you get. Comes wrapped up. We will open that in 1 second. We're just going to see what else we get in the box. And we have the instructions, which you would kind of expect. So we've got them. What else have we got in here? Absolutely nothing else. So we're going to gently place that box to one side because it's 30th anniversary edition. Got to be gentle with it. And we are going to take it out of the box. That is beautiful. So that is the box, the 30th anniversary box. Obviously the grey PlayStation colour scheme. On the back, you can hopefully see the logo on there, hopefully. And we're just going to open it. It's a very nice case, actually. The case is kind of like, it's a hard plasticky shell, but I really like how that feels. So open it up. This is the first time I've ever seen inside one of these boxes. You've got the controller at the bottom, USB cable at the top, a little bit like how the Victrix Pro one was set up. And then you've got your extra paddles and stuff below it. But here we have the most important part, the controller. And it's wrapped in a nice little bit of paper again. And that is possibly one of the best looking controllers I have seen. So there we go. That is that. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Feels good. Nothing really to add to that part. What we can do is you can adjust the triggers on the back, a bit like other Pro controllers, so you can click them down. And if we click that up one, and then that goes all the way down. So you might be able to hold it to the side if I hold it this way. So that's full, goes all the way down, if you can see that. If we put it to the next one down, it doesn't go all the way down, and then we go to the bottom one and it goes in even less. So it's not instant like a Scuff or like the Victrix controllers were, but you can still see how it differentiates a little bit. And we'll slide back up. So what we've also got is we also have these little paddles. These little paddles there, and they just attach into the back of the controller. I think it's going to be straightforward. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to go on this journey together. So that's it in the back there, if you can see that. So that one there, and it just means you can sort of hit it while you're playing. There's one for each side, and to take it out, you just lift it and pull it out. Really simple. We've also got these smaller ones, which again do exactly the same thing, but they're more like sort of less paddly, more just a little button that's there. So if you're playing, you can kind of just flick it a little bit. So I'm going to put that one in the other side as well. Am I? Come on, lad. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Maybe I've put them in the wrong way. No. Right, so that's in there. So we've got them both in. So when you're sort of playing Call of Duty, you can run and then you can jump, slide without taking your hands off the front. And that's kind of why I wanted basically to play those sort of games. So we've got them on the back. You can also change the analog sticks. I need to read the instructions on how to do that, but I think it's very straightforward. You just slide this out, pull the plate off, slide them out, and it just comes out. So it's really simple. What else? Built-in battery, obviously, like all PlayStation controllers. Xbox probably need to sort that out with their non-elite controllers, if we're being perfectly honest. USB-C charging, the cable's obviously in there. We've got different analog nubs, but I prefer these ones anyway, the sort of the concave sticks. I don't really like the domed ones. And then we have a USB lock, which is to stop the cable unplugging, which I think is used in a lot of like pro like esports fighting games, because it means if the controller disconnects, you lose automatically. So this sort of stops that. That is what I assume anyway. I could be very wrong, but I could be very right, and we'll just double check that with the paddles on, the controller still fits in the case, which it does very nicely. And here, I might have to go in from the other side, but if this works how I expect it to work, yes, there is a little Velcro strap on the back of the case there, so you can plug in your charger, and that is pretty much all there is to this controller. Obviously, I'm going to use this, and we will do a review of it in the future, so we can kind of see how that works and what I think of it. The Victrix one didn't last very long, to be perfectly honest with you. I was going to do a longish term review on it, but it didn't last long enough. It lasted that little amount of time that when I traded it into CEX, they gave me a grade A for it. And basically asked if I'd ever used it. And I was like, yeah, I've used it twice. It was too small on my hands. It was a bit cramping. But these are absolutely spot on, absolutely perfect. This feels a lot nicer. Obviously, it feels like a Dualsense in the fact that it is one. It feels so much nicer in the hand. Obviously, you've got the touchpad, which the Victrix didn't. And I love the little touchpad with all of the icon logos on it. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Obviously on the back, I haven't shown you yet, is the text, the 30th anniversary text, if you can read that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's just an all-round lovely looking controller. Really happy with how this looks. Definitely one which is going to be a collector's item at some point, but I'm going to use it because that's what I wanted it for. Let me know your thoughts on the 30th anniversary stuff, whether you've bought the Dualsense Edge like this one, the actual PS5 console itself. And yeah, let me know some of your PlayStation memories in the comments below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and also hit the notification bell to see when more videos go live. You can follow me on X at SquiggyPlays. You can follow me on Instagram at SquiggyPlays. And you can also follow me on TikTok at SquiggyPlays. There's been loads of content coming in the new year. Loads of TikTok, loads of shorts, loads of just me playing random games. There's actually going to be some Pokemon card unboxings coming up very soon, just for something different, just because why not? And there's going to be some retro game showcases going soon as well. So if you've made it this far, put a PlayStation in the comments. I will reply. And thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.